In a quiet village nestled deep in the African savannah, there was a clever and greedy spider named Nokosi. Nokosi was famous for his smooth words and charming smile, but beneath that mask lay a hunger that could never be satisfied. Though the villagers often shared their food with him out of kindness, it was never enough for Nokosi. Every night, when the stars rose, he would sneak into the fields, taking grains, fruits, and anything else he could carry back to his burrow, hiding it from the eyes of the village. The villagers began to notice their food disappearing, causing quiet whispers and suspicious glances at one another. Mothers with hungry children looked at their bare pantries with worry. As days went by, the villagers grew desperate. Who could be robbing them in the dead of night? Then the elders, wise and watchful, devised a cunning plan. They announced a grand feast for the entire village, promising an extravagant reward for whoever helped prepare the feast. And as expected, Nokosi, ever the opportunist, eagerly volunteered, licking his lips at the thought of more food. As dusk fell, Nokosi snuck into the storage room to take his fill before the feast. But just as he filled his pouch with stolen grains, the elders burst into the room, torches in hand. The villagers crowded around him, gasping at the sight of their thief, the very spider they'd trusted for years. Caught in the torchlight, Nokosi's once sly smile faded, replaced with fear and shame. The villagers looked on in fury and disappointment, and for the first time, Nokosi felt the weight of his own greed. Instead of banishing him, the elders pronounced that he would repay his debt, working day and night to help the villagers replenish their food supply. And so, under the scorching sun and the cold nights, Nokosi toiled, feeling the shame with every seed he planted. Months passed, and as he worked, he began to see the faces of the children he had stolen from, the families he had left hungry. His heart changed, and he vowed never to take from his community again. In the end, Nokosi learned a lesson he'd never forget. Trust, once broken, can only be rebuilt through sacrifice, honesty, and hard work. And in a community, true wealth is found in sharing, not hoarding.